The way that my dog is literally screaming. Oh my god. Anyway.
Make you feel like you did when you were 13. Say I make you feel like when you were the dirty heavy metal.
Anyway, okay, I thought I was gonna go over some of my top beauty products with you and share my beauty secrets for fairies, because it's like cutesy and fun, and like some of them I made myself and I felt like such a fairy. We're gonna be mic-less today, so the audio is iPhone audio, but I feel like that's not a big deal. So I thought I'd go through like skin, hair, and then like extras and like makeup and then nails, and do the full like rundown for you. I thought it'd be super cute. Also, do you like my little background? It's like blue. It's super cute. It's blue. Anyway, number one thing I'm gonna talk about, I guess, is my lashes, because cute affordable lashes are really fun and we love them. And basically what I do, I look up Manhua lashes or manga eyelashes, and I buy the big packs off Amazon, and they are literally the best, and they're so cute. I love them. They're so cute. For makeup, I guess we're on makeup first. This is abysmal. It's an abysmal condition. You cannot buy these in Canada anymore. The brand is Dollface. They will not ship to Canada. They are not in London Drugs anymore, but it is the, I think it's the Monroe palette or the Maryland palette, the blush palette. If you are super pale but with like peach undertones, it's so good. It's so good. I have one alternative for you, which is Lily by Red Heart palette. And this is in 01. That's the shade. It's got a little bit of glitter in it, so I don't usually love like glittery blushes, because I like to put majority of my blush underneath my eyes and like up my cheekbones, and I feel like it looks kind of weird if there's a bunch of glitter right under my eye, because I literally like put it in like underneath my eyeball. Whatever, it's fine. And then as far as palettes, this one is abysmal. It's the Peri Para. I don't put the name of it because I honestly like super forget it, but it is the peach version. It's super, super cute. I love it. I love the highlight. The highlight is so Pale Girl approved. It's the only highlight that I found that's actually lighter than my skin. And that brings me to the next Pale Girl approved makeup item, which is the Halo Glow Contour in Fair. It's so good. It's a gray brown. It is perfect. It is so inexpensive. It lasts so long. It doesn't get like, sometimes the tips on these get like, they smell weird and they get gross and they get dirty. This one is completely fine. The product is not like gone gross. It lasts a long time. It looks really natural. You can blend it in really well. I love it because every single contour I use is too orange. It literally looks so bad. No, thank you. No. No. Another Pale Girl hack I have for you is that if you have a highlight that is too dark for your skin, you can mix it with your foundation and it creates like a really pretty, like flawless filter, like halo glow dupe. My favorite's the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream, but it's a bit dark for me, so this is how I fix it. The ring light is so bright, my eyes feel like they're not gonna work anymore. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna use this like random CoverGirl Clean Matte BB cream. I prefer BB cream. I'm not a foundation girl. I'm a glossy skin tint bitch, if you will. So literally half foundation, half glow. And then I'm like gonna like blend it into my hands so you can see what it looks like. But it's like, that's so nice. And it's so nice if the highlight is like, I find when I buy highlight, because I am not like tan at all, the highlight is the same color as my skin, and that's really annoying because then it literally doesn't do its job. It doesn't really highlight, it's just like glitter, which is cute, but not quite what I want all the time. Mix sunscreen into your foundation if it's too dark for you. I know sometimes foundations, like drugstore ones, I love drugstore BB cream, but it has kind of a limited shade range. So I either mix in like a super pale foundation or I mix in sunscreen, and that works so well. I love it. This is something too, I find that like, again, if you struggle to wear bold colors, there was that like brown lip liner clear gloss trend going on, which looks incredible on like darker skin, but just simply does not look the same if you're pale. It looks a little weird. So I started buying nude liners, and they're like beige liners, and they're not pink, they're not red. It's like literally beige. And there's a really good one from NYX that I was using, but I totally like lost it. So this is the other beige like the lip liner I have. It's not as good, but whatever. Beige liner, and then you put in your super bright color in the middle. And it's like way more subtle and cute. And it kind of has less of like a heavy impact because you have that like nude border around it. That's my favorite makeup products. Those are my little makeup hacks. But I want to go into skincare with you and tell you my favorite skincare items. I feel like I'm just like talking, but I guess that's the point of YouTube. I don't know. Skincare is a big deal for me. I really like it. It's very cost effective. Very, very cost effective. This retinol. It is so good. I get so many compliments on my skin and how like nice and dewy and clear my skin is. My skin is not naturally like that. It's naturally very acne prone and very, very dry. So I started implementing these things into my skincare routine, and it's so nice. I always add a lot of like blur and distortion to my videos because I really like the way it looks, but here, I'll turn it off and then I'll show you. This is what my skin looks like. I'm wearing a little bit of like BB cream, but I love the retinol, but I also like to use it with face wash that I make myself. I know you're like, Jewel, how the hell do you make face wash? That's so crazy. It is goat's milk soap, and then I add Dead Sea clay to it, and it's really freaking good. It doesn't smell like anything because no scents in skincare. I'm a big no scent in skincare believer, personally. That's what I like. My skin's really sensitive, so I'm not into it. I also really like this product from Heritage Store, and it's rosewater serum, and it makes your skin look super, super dewy after you put on makeup. Another great thing that makes your skin really nice is just plain vitamin E oil. These are all like very accessible ingredients that you can just kind of like find. I mean, finding like a goat soap like ingredients is kind of extreme, but I also sell like soaps and stuff, so I just like had it on hand anyway. Anyway, this is really, really good. And not only is vitamin E oil good for your skin, but if you get lash lifts and brow laminations and tints like I do, you want to make sure that you're moisturizing your lashes and brows. I like to do 3 parts of Jamaican black castor oil and then 1 part vitamin E oil, and then I make my own eyebrow serum, and it works super well. I also like to add this at the ends of my hair, and then I like to use rosemary oil on my scalp. So I do a full, like when I wash my hair, I do a full castor oil on the ends, rosemary oil on the scalp, and then usually shower in the morning, or I let it sit for like 2 hours or so, depending on how much time I have. That's fun. I'm fixing my hair soon, and I don't like, obviously I don't feel like I look like, I'm not like, oh my god, but I'm really excited because I think it needs something different. Anyway. Speaking of hair care, my hair used to be limp and dead and gross. I'm so close to the camera. Wish I took photos, but I was genuinely so embarrassed. It was like burned. Like it was going like crinkly. And I would put in Jamaican black castor oil in my hair and let it sit for like 4 hours. And then I would shower, or I would let it sit overnight. I realized there's another thing that would also help, which is the only thing that I'm going to recommend. I've tried Olaplex. I've tried other ones. Like, if your hair is damaged, this is the only one I'm going to recommend to you. It works for me. It might not work for you. This is an individual situation. FOG 2-step protein treatment. There's 2 of them. Can you believe it? What? I didn't know there was 2 of them. The first step, towel dry your hair. Put the shit in, and then you blow dry it until it gets crunchy, and then you rinse it out, and after you rinse it out, you do this for like 5 minutes. She works very, very well, but you can only do it once a month, and you have to do it consistently, otherwise you're not gonna get the benefit. What you are gonna get the benefit of, because it's so good, literally any freaking hair mask. Pick one, pick a random one, it doesn't matter, just use it consistently. It doesn't matter. Go to the drugstore, go to the dollar store, and be like, oh, I want Neutrogena banana mask. That sounds great. That's a great one. It's very inexpensive. It doesn't matter as long as you use it like twice a week. If your hair's dry like mine, twice a week. Maybe once a week if you're like normal. If you're like a normal person who doesn't have fried hair. I'm not, so twice a week. But if you're gonna do gel at home, I might as well tell you how. Don't get a HEMA allergy doing this, because that's bad. Make sure that the gel never touches your skin. Soft gel full cover tips. Okay, soft gel full cover tips. They look like this. It's an almond. You're gonna get Macart nail glue. Macart nail glue. And you're gonna get this. You're gonna get Macart base and top coat. They look like this. They are super, super good. They are the best. And then, if you want to top it off and always have nice nails, you're gonna get one of these two, okay? Bubble Bath by OPI. I got mine. It's kind of hard to find in Canada. I got mine from like torontonailsupply.ca or something like that. It was one of those websites. It was like a Toronto like nail supply website. Anyway, it was really inexpensive. Fast shipping. I recommend it. Or this I hate reading these titles out. I am what I amethyst. Ew. I saw a TikTok of like someone reading a bunch of these out and they were all like Twitter or NFT or like crypto themed. It was very bizarre. Maybe the bitches love cryptocurrency. Who knows? These are pretty. I like pastel blue and pink for nails because I really like the look of like wearing like mostly neutrals and then having like pastel nails. That's super pretty. That's all I have to say to you. Bye. Sorry. Okay. While I'm here, I want to share with you my thoughts on pimple patches, okay? I like them, but I read somewhere I like these ones. They're the Facery 72 pack of Spot Fighter AM pimple patches. I think they have tea tree oil in them. I like it. But I read somewhere that these are really, really bad for hyperpigmentation and like post-inflammatory scarring. So the temporary scarring that comes on your skin after you have like a spot or like a scratch that turns your skin red, but there's no actual scar. I agree that these make that worse. I also want to say though that these are really nice and I like them and they also make me heal faster. So do with that information what you will. It's cool. In the Dior shades, everyone gets, I feel like rosewood or the regular pink color. Okay? The regular pink Dior lip gloss. It's cute, but it's not for me. My favorite one is shade 030. It is peach. It is so cute. It is my favorite lip gloss. It is a doe foot applicator. She is dainty. And I'm such a fan. Okay, I'm gonna show you, I feel like his perfume is, I think that like, I try to keep all these beauty hacks like kind of affordable or like beauty things kind of affordable because I feel like sometimes buying into expensive things, honestly, they're the same quality and you're just overpaying for no reason half the time. Some things I'm like, yeah, I will buy the expensive version. I like it better. It is better. It's worth the money. But especially with beauty products, like there's so much price inflation in them, meaning like what they're actually made of is like a small fraction of the cost of what you're actually paying for them because you're paying for the brand name and the idea that they're prestigious and the idea that they're going to make your skin perfect. When like scientifically that's usually not the case. But when it comes to perfume, I am a believer that the expensive perfume is worth the money. However, I know that not everyone wants to go and buy like $200, $300 perfumes. Reasonable, very reasonable. So I'm going to show you three with 3 different price points. I'm going to start with the expensive one because it's my favorite. It wasn't even that expensive. It was like $150. So not the worst, not like Tom Ford, but it's the Dior Blooming Bouquet and it's so good. I've been wearing Dior perfume since like, I guess since 2018. I am a big Dior perfume girly. I love it. It's my favorite. It's so good. I have every single one of them, which is I know a little excessive, but I literally wear all of them. They're so good. But I would almost say that I like this next perfume just as much as the Dior one. And I actually get more compliments on this one. It's not Cloud. But it is Mod Vanilla. I love Mod Vanilla. It's so good. I've never smelled better. Every single person that spoke to me was like, you smell incredible. It's like addicting. It's like really fresh and floral and it's very freesia like heavy. But it's also like sweet and vanilla-y and kind of like gives the vibe of like vanilla latte, but not coffee. So vanilla like milk. I don't like coffee. Okay. And if you want like a cute coquette perfume that is inexpensive, you're gonna go and take your little ass to Urban Outfitters or your fat juicy ass to Urban Outfitters and you are going to buy Creme de Violet because it smells like a little Victorian lady's pillowcase. And I know that's like a weird, like if I imagine like putting on a vintage nightgown and like listening to soft music and like opening the windows to my terrace and my rose garden, like this is what I smell like. This is what it's so good. It gives like old old, but not like old lady, like romance novel. Yeah, like vintage romance novel. I love it. The longevity is mid, but the scent is good. And it's also, I think I got this for $5, so I'm not really complaining that much. And I use a lot of it, and she's still very full, so I'm still not complaining. I think that's everything. Anyway, have a beautiful day or night. I'm gonna give you a heart. Can you do this? I feel like half the people I talk to can't do this. They're like, what is that? Is this a gang sign? It's not. I think this one's ugly.
Keep out the stars, turn out the lights. This little world is yours tonight. Yours tonight.